Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very important. And these videos are not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to smoke, people who like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people who like DMT, people who wear tattoos, people who wear shades at night. It's just not for the majority of the massive asses. I am an eccentric therapist. And what is an eccentric therapist? A person who bypasses the ordinary normal therapy. When you go to therapy, you only see the front mass of a person, right? You know, people tell you they're level 2 secrets, but never they're now level 1. So I bypass that. I have the capability of getting very interpersonal with people when I talk. They tell me things I don't want to hear. So now, you're getting this knowledge from an indigo child who has special abilities. Yes, I'm a Gen Xer, by the way, a rare individual, one of the chosen ones. I do not need the validation from the majority of masses of asses. All right, so since we got that out of the way, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fest, I do not mind. Put it down below. If it is funny, I will. Somebody made fun of my mole, which I can easily get removed. I love my mole. They call it a dare tick. That's the last thing somebody said to me. That was actually funny, okay? And other than that, this is an important video, guys. I do a psychoanalysis on every person that I contact with. And usually, sometimes and usually, when a person talks a lot, they got some secrets. Especially the older they get, they got some shit to tell. Like the thing with going on with P. Diddy, you know, we probably don't even have a therapist, but anything in the dark shall come out in the light. Alright? This video is going to be about why people, you know, men in particular, and also women, okay? This is for adult purposes, educational purposes mainly only. So TikTok will understand clearly. I made it very upfront from the beginning. Why women choose to become either a butch, why women choose to be a lesbian, why men choose to be, you know, a flower boy, okay, or bisexual, okay. I'm telling you the real reasons why. Okay, there are many reasons, but I'm going to try to just keep it down very simple to like 3 or 4. Most of the time, when men, particularly men, and I asked them, I said, why would you be interested? I have a couple homosexual friends, right? And I asked them, so there's a pattern here. The first reason is genetics. There is a genetic, yes, there is. That's the first reason. I bypass learning about human behavior like a half thing that I do. I realize that why people act this way, because it's instilled in their genetics. The first reason why all things happen is because of genetics. There are people who use hair products and thinking that their hair going to grow back, but it won't. The product doesn't work for everybody because it's about your genetics and how your body works for certain things to occur, correct? All right, so now if you see a hair product, they keep sending me because they think I don't care about hair. I'm sexy. Okay, I've been given my compliments by many women. But I'm trying to tell you the first reason is genetics. The second reason why men, in particular, choose the booty hole up the asshole and black-eyed pea rather than the vagina is because it's a fetish. Alright? They chose it as they went through life. And they said since they became incel in their ways, they can't find a piece of pussy. They can't, guys. You know, a lot of guys can't do what I do. I get paid from women's services. I do not do the contractual agreements. I am not getting sued, okay? I'm a very private person. I do things behind the scenes. They choose it as a fetish. As a matter of fact, though I do have a couple of male friends who are homo, it's on their side, there's genetics, but then there are some men I've actually talked to who basically told me they just like it, okay? More than the booty hole. I mean, more than the vagina hole, the coochie hole. And I asked them, hey, you know, is something wrong with the coochie, okay, you know? And they say yes. So the third real reason why men choose the booty hole up rather than just the vagina hole, the vajayjay hole, is because of the tightness, yes. Yes, it's no. See, women's vaginas change, but people don't understand this logic. It does change. I've actually lost my virginity to a virgin, and I can tell you this and attest to this fact just myself, right? Because I'm only interested in virginity and polygyny and the father figure, because that's the real alpha way of going about things. That's the real way of not simping. Simp, suckers investing in mediocre pussy is what simp actually means, not the millennial virgin. Millennials don't even know what a real alpha is. They don't. You're looking at them right now. Okay. All right. Okay. So since I test to tell you the 3 reasons so far, is there a 4th one? It could be abuse. Okay. Abuse. But I really haven't run across people who say I've been abused or I've been raped and they chose that path. No, it's usually genetics first, a fetish second, okay, and third because it's not tight enough. It's not satisfying enough for them. Now the 4th one, I highly doubt it. It's very not likely. Okay, I get interpersonal with people. I know there's more than 2 sexes. The intersex is actually a 3rd sex, which is usually ignored by the crackers, whackers. Okay, you know, they call it an abnormality. I did my research on this, but there are more than 2 sexes. As a matter of fact, there's more than 3 sexes. There's many different variations, but they call it abnormalities. But I'm just giving you the lowdown. You could do the research yourself if you want to waste your time. Okay. I don't want to go too far, okay? I'm just trying to articulate my words clearly so you understand the reason why men choose, okay, little boys' booty holes, okay? And then I asked them why I choose boys, okay? Because the fact that the girls are more, there's a higher risk factor. There's a higher risk factor. I always thought about Michael Jackson having no boys in there. I'm like, because the girls are a setup. If they wanted to choose a girl, they will most likely choose a girl. Now, since we talked about why guys choose the booty hole rather than the vajayjay hole, the same applies for women, but it's a little bit more psychological. Okay, there are some butches I've talked to who look like a dude and they're bisexual. And I asked them these questions, and it's the same exact thing. They rather use a strap. See, butches and lesbos, they tend to use the strap on because they can't find the big enough cock, you know, to fill that void of the spot, okay? And as I said before, lots of women have secret spots on their bisexuality. Nobody talks about what I'm talking about because I'm like a Dr. Roof. I'm actually Mr. Roof, okay, all right? And these are facts, okay? So the butch is the worst element of a bisexual female who choose men and women because they're not sexually satisfied. All right, this is what I'm told. I'm not trying to lie to you. All right, this is what I'm told. Okay, I always ask questions and I get personal with them. When you go to your therapist, you're not personal with that therapist. He's not there to solve your problem. He's probably going to tell you something like common sense, like, don't you know, he's not going to give you no advice. You're just going to talk yourself off. You're going to reveal things that you shouldn't be revealing. But if you're personal with someone, you tell more things. This is why a lot of lesbo females who like more women, talk to gays, okay? Because they get a lot of knowledge, strategic maneuvers, so they can manipulate a lot of you beta males out there. Because a lot of you beta males are really enacting all of this 304 them because there's not a lot of good alphas out there, okay, to keep them in check, okay. All right, so I hope that this knowledge will actually help a lot of you guys out because ain't nobody like me on the internet. And you like this? I'm the Emerald Pillar King, baby. Look at this color, okay? I got this off of Temu, okay? They got a lot of little nice, like Wish, okay? It's not cheap and it's pretty sturdy. I got it for $2. Wow, okay. But other than that, that's all I really gotta say, guys. I'm gonna keep it down to 10 minutes. I usually know that the majority of masters actually have a low attention span to cringiness as myself. You know what I'm saying, okay? Because I don't want my content out there. It's too personal. Too much experience, too much knowledge. Other than that, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Follow Canteens Owens about the blow up for P. Diddy, the murder. I'm assuming he is, okay? Maybe so. I ain't saying he is. There's a lot of allegations, okay? Other than that, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. You have a nice day, okay? I'm going to try to word this video in a way so I won't get flagged by the... Peace.